All right, hello. Good evening. Welcome back to Outer Worlds 2. This game is awesome.
How do you like Fairfield? I trust
We are still in the opening kind of area. Haven't really done any main missions outside of like that kind of intro part. Shut up, Moon Man. I did do some like kind of side content. And I'm in a side area right now. But pretty much all main missions will be done on stream until I'm eventually done. But man, this game's great. It's just kind of like casual enough that you can just enjoy it and have a good time. And they've added so much more from the first game. Really looking forward to seeing like kind of how the weapon system continues, the perks and I don't know what you'd call them. The disadvantages are hilarious. I got offered a bad knees one where it's faster to crouch, but I make noise when I crouch because my knees pop, which is hilarious. But yeah, really enjoying this game. And this will be pretty much what I play up until I guess Tarkov 1.0 comes out. Even though I think there's a Halloween event going on right now, but I have no interest really in it. Because I don't think there's like an actual event. I think it's just the pumpkin heads and stuff. I don't think there's any achievements to get, but I could be wrong. Yes, this is in the bottom right hand corner of the map. You guys can kind of see what I've done and clear these waypoints. And we are in the Automech Repair Center. Although I can't steal anything.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
Hello.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshall, you're acting as though I'm not standing here auguring the impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing. But not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
What do I get?
You see, Woodrow, why at this rate, we'll have the facility up and running in little to no time.
That's what scares me, Marshall.
Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals. Though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak. Ah, that's where you're in luck. Thanks
Yeah, I
to
ran
our
into the
resident
gas leak
uranium
earlier.
scientist, no one needs to die, perish, or suffer any injuries, grievous or otherwise. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Anti's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the Protectorate.
Uh-huh. Science.
That's the spirit. You've got gumption, nerve, and daring do. Almost reminds me of myself.
Marshall, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
All right. What the hell is this? Quartermaster.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies? Talk to my friend the quartermech here.
Right. Take it something happened to the old
Passed
quartermaster.
during the attack. Got his face melted clean off by this weird goo. And he was one of the lucky ones. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick.
Never underestimate the capabilities of a smooth, untroubled mind.
That's what I always say. Why overcomplicate perfection? Now what'll it be? Aw, I really need someone else to test this thing. Tell you what, if you give it a go and have any trouble, I'll be happy to get you sorted.
Sure.
Greetings, potential customer. State your business. All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Oh, we've made the robot uncomfortable. I wish to peruse what you have for sale.
Request not understood.
Oh,
It only understands the words I've added to its databanks. You wouldn't believe how many words there are for buying and selling. Guess I missed peruse. Look, for now, just use the phrase initiate commerce. It's what I used during the initial testing.
Initiating commerce.
ah. Do you have shot shells? No. Well, that's unfortunate. And a shock barrel? Hmm. I'm feeling I will find... Ooh. Okay, definitely want that. Oh! The Zyronator? Fires depleted uranium rounds that cause targets to take progressively more damage from this weapon. Okay, now that I've spent all my money.
All right, I admit it. The quartermech still needs work, but perfection requires iteration, as the marshal says. While he's under construction, come to me for any supplies you might need. Glad to oblige.
Same things. Right? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Yes, this is all protectorate here.
See you soon, I hope.
Yoink. Is this just the door, the same door to go out? Yeah, okay. Are these dead mechs? Oh, it's stealing though. Ooh. Bandolier uniform. Well, there's nobody around. Ooh, Vox keys. Uninitialized key cards. Yeah, that stuff's bad.
Prudence dictates. We cherish all we have and defend it.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. Don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
What is this? Oh, food. Okay.
Not sure we should get any closer.
Don't breathe it in, dumbass. All right, so that was all this area. Wait, I got jump boots. Okay, so this is still stealing. Who are you?
Give me a sec. Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of Zeranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days. The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station, but I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
That's unfortunate.
Brigadier Montelli does not accept excuses, and he does not tolerate failure. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Fair.
You want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through. Under the Marshal's office, she'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
Hey. Charged burst. Being rifle can now be charged when firing. Ugh. Explosive rounds. How much is this? 600? I feel like I'll find like a decent amount of mods, so. Ooh, a suppressor though. I think I do want to do that.
No offense anyway. Need something, Commander? Sure.
Oh, you now can craft some more stuff. Here we go. Yeah. Then there was... Oh, I can only put a different barrel on this one. Okay. Nice. This is light armor. I think this is pretty good to wear. Don't have explosives 3. Everything else in here is pretty much... who are you?
Oh, yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention? Regular disruptions to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Ah,
Our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
well, why?
Assist me, and you'll get more than bits out of the equation. You'll get a prototype shield gadget, the first of its kind. Now tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium gas?
I've inhaled it enough.
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm. Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components. Bits?
Pay me.
Is that what this is about? Assist me in bringing the device to completion, and I should have enough material to
Hey, look,
fashion
I
an
need money,
additional
okay?
prototype for you. I imagine a protective field that screens all manner of environmental hazards, not to mention bullets, blades, and other injurious miscellanea, might be of use in one's travels. But if you're unmoved or apathetic for some witless, unsensical reason, I'm sure I can find a way to make it all work eventually. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
I'm in danger?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples. Ideally, the resulting shielding will protect against any gas, but since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that. Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If
I
you
like
suffer
avoiding
prolonged
near-instant death.
exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your work. Now, shoo-shoo! Off with you now!
You
Gather
shoo me?
those samples! Shoo!
I will shoot you. Does this cure me? No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, it does. Cool. Neato. Picked up a cruise. Interesting. All right, so loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious sign of what could cause the damage. Oh, okay. What the hell? Oh, those are the replacement parts. Those were for, were those for you?
If you need something, kindly make it quick.
No. Well, you're the doctor.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
Caught a piece.
Stay true, outsider.
Outsider?
Call me outsider? That seems dangerous. Ahem. Hi.
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of Zeranium exposure, or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely. Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know? Zeranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially. Zeranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined Zeranium is used to power nearly all major Protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause Zeranium crystals to explode. Zeranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, Zeranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory.
A
In
game
this gaseous
theory.
state, Zeranium is quite
Thanks for
hazardous,
watching.
breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand. The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
How do I keep from getting
Total avoidance is
poisoned?
best, but try to get out of the Zeranium as quickly as you can if exposure becomes necessary. Come to think of it, there may be some exciting new breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from Zeranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard.
Wait, you were a store. Hold on.
Well, look who it is. Don't have my...
Decryption keys I feel like I should be buying. Comic kits. All right. Wait, so hold on. Is it L? Oh, L is a flashlight. I didn't know I had a flashlight. That. Okay, it is this one.
Warning. Agent. Irreparable damage to lungs imminent. Exit get gaseous. Cloud. Immediately.
I got it. Now I'm poisoned.
Run into trouble? No, don't answer. The indications are all too clear. Fortunately for you, you appear to have a fairly mild case. I imagine you haven't even noticed any symptoms yet. If you'd indulge me, I have a few questions I'd like to ask, for medical posterity, and so on and so forth.
Sure.
First question, can you describe the conditions in which you were exposed to the Zeranium?
Helping your friend.
Another assistant. Should have guessed. I suppose I should be grateful for all the data she sends my way, but I do wish Dell would think more of her collaborators' well-being. All right, next question. How are you feeling? For instance, do your bones seem noticeably softer somehow? Have you observed any sterility on your way in? Or aching in your thyroid or spleen?
I feel reasonably fine.
Well, good for you. Keeping a positive attitude can often aid your recovery. I wish more of my patients shared your optimistic disposition.
Wow.
As a token of my appreciation, allow me to provide you advanced Zeranium therapy of the highest possible quality.
Thanks.
There. That should do it. Do stop back in if you suffer additional exposure. I would love, be pleased to act as your consulting physician again, should the need arise.
Creepy doctor. Okay, see ya. Hey, lady.
My little minion. I trust you've made progress in your tasks? What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Oh. I'm gonna be a dick.
An invention that works on paper is half the work. The other half is simply a matter of sourcing materials and capable help. I require a component called a catalytic amplifier. You'll be pleased to learn there's
You can get that
one
off
right
a
here
Honda
at the
Civic.
facility in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
Wait, what?
Don't be silly. Automechs, like the human body, are made of many parts. A liver won't do the job of the heart.
Oh.
Unfortunately for me, our chief mechanist, Woodrow, wasn't enthusiastic about my proposal to Geld his only combat automech. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic
I
amplifier.
gotta go kill something? Apparently, I've found one.
Oh, superb!
I don't know where I got that from.
tempted to ask how you managed it, but pressing on. Just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war. Don't thank me. Just doing my part for the sake of the paradigm, same as anyone.
What did I just get? Hold on. Oh yeah. I want to use that there. Sure. Wait, why does this change my face by wearing a beanie? Seems awful. Where was this thing? It's not one of those. Those are just recipes. What the? Oh, it's equipped. It's a gadget. Okay, there it is. Okay. I see. Activating the gadget applies the shield. Pleading damage taken times after duration. Okay, so cool. And X swaps them. Got it. And 5 swaps those. Okay, cool. Good to know.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Uranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload-induced paralysis, then became atypically aggressive. Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
I'm assuming that's where I have to go in. What else am I doing here? Bridge. Did that. Oh yeah, I gotta return to the marshal. Where is he? That's the weird guy in the tower.
Consider finding a human companion if you seek conversation.
Where's the guy? Maybe he's up here? There he is. Hey, I'm gonna steal your computer for a second, though. Excuse me. Just reading your emails. No big deal. Yeah. Anything else? What's this? Permanent target.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Uranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate. What happens to any member of the Protectorate who falls short of fulfilling their lifelong oaths of service? Execution for the unworthy, and mental refreshment for the salvageable and the stalwart.
Mental
Dereliction
refreshment.
of duty is a heavy offense, and no lesser sentence will fit the crime. I hold myself to the highest standard, but this uranium leak, it threatens all that I hold dear. Ha! You cut straight to the point. This facility has been through many a trial and tribulation, but the war is not finished with us yet. What it needs is stable, consistent leadership, and I can't be that if I'm dead of uranium poisoning. This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals. When the war kicked off, it became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Auntie's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished, and rightly so. Now, their burden is mine, but I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate. The situation is deteriorating rapidly, and I need that gas leak fixed. Otherwise, my automechs might as well be paperweights. While I trust that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, That assurance does not alleviate the grim tidings felt in the pit of my bowels. Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is
How many times have you been mentally refreshed?
Protectorate. What else would disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Auntie's choice, of course. A chance shot hit the wrong pipe early into their assault. Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every combat-ready mech in the repair hangar was overcharged and beset with behavioral problems. Further damage soon occurred. Had I the resources, I would have sent wave after wave of engineers into the facility until one of them flipped the correct switch. Alas, the tragedy unfolded before my time here, and resources were slim. I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
So you're saying...
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the
we
way.
can...
Yes, there is some risk.
Kill
that
everybody in the
exposure to
facility.
Zeranium
Sweet.
Will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Okay.
Yes. Sheena, please understand why
Oh,
should
I already got
follow
that, though.
their example by reducing our sole working dragoon to a pile of Marshall Donaldson wrote that? And in an official record? Well, I don't know what to say. It's a Marshall. All right. One catalytic amplifier as agreed. Not a chance. BC.
Okay, I got another one. I guess in here I go. Oh shit. Okay, don't walk through it. I wonder, I don't have any extra. No, okay. How can I tell how close I am to? Oh, there we go. All right, well, I don't need to do that then. Yeah, we're just running in here. Ugh. Can't hack that. Sealed, eh? Oh, here we go. Can't see shit, Captain. Oh, Jesus. gun sucks. Auto mechanicals take no damage. Cool. God damn it. Where's my shotty? Actually, let me take a shotgun. Yeah, that'll work. Hell yeah. I mean, is it stealing? Oh, that's a lot of gas in there, bud. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's a big boy. You gonna come in here? Oh, poison. Okay. Well, I died. We'll try it again. All right, so big boy is in there. How do I get through all of this? Ah, there we go. Letting down flow will either intake conduit still open or result in a pressure buildup that'll lead to structural ruptures. Ooh. So that could blow up the facility. Is what it is sounding like. Oh. That goes back out. Okay. All right, let me go get a drink. And then we'll decide what to do. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back. All right, so I'm gonna make a hard save, and we're gonna blow up this facility. Ah, dick.
Hit what in the where now? Target's too far.
There we go. There we go. Oh, what is this? Engineering 4? I don't have engineering 4. Can I get up here? Oh. Oh, there's like stuff. This must be if you're trying to fix... Yeah, if you're trying to fix the, those conduits, I guess this is... Yeah, okay. Oh!
For the commander's well-being.
Okay.
Done. The Serenium now spews from the hangar more thickly than ever.
You want me to fix it again, or...?
The damage must have been more advanced than we thought. I knew I should have pushed the repairs earlier. Sure, a few may have died, but the mission might still have been salvaged. This is my fault. The blame lies squarely on my shoulders. I gambled on an outsider rather than trusting my own resources, and now the price is paid. With this failure, I have likely doomed this entire island to the tender mercies of our enemies. No more will our stalwart subjects reap the bounty of this land. No more would the pleasant whine of servos accompany our mechanical servants in their noble servitude. Instead, this island will be trampled by the boots of our enemies. Its resources stripped bare, leaving nothing of the beauty we've cultivated over long years. As our stewardship is cast aside like so much detritus, harmony will be lost, and chaos will reign.
Wow.
Praise will give way to slogans, duty to greed, honor to contractual obligation. Freaks and worse will despoil that which is left behind, while bureaucrats will use this once proud land as a springboard for their superficial and petty ambitions. And with the island's fall, I may have dealt a crippling blow to the Protectorate itself. Our foes will use this place as a stepping stone, eating their way deeper into Eden like ravenous maggots. And it will all be my fault. I'll be remembered, if any of us is, as the one who lost it all. Yes, I suppose I have. Now please, leave me be.
Oh. That's it? I feel like that was anticlimactic. Nice. Yeah, I feel like that was kind of meh. Like I can get more XP and stuff out of just actually like doing it. Oh, I'm fine. Might just jump in the gap here. I win. Okay, so that's fixed. Oh. Ooh, yes. I feel like recipes are going to be really important. Eating all this. What in the hell? Yeah, I'm confused. Is this like... Can't go out there. What's the purpose of this? Oh. Oh, I see. All right, so that's done. Did that, okay. We fixed that. Nice.
First the attack. Outside is Iranian. At this rate, we're never getting caught up.
I feel like I want Engineer 3. And the Speech 3. Oh. Easily distracted. Your skills are erratic to say the least, but Jack of all trades is oftentimes better than Master of one. You can raise your skills faster It will be harder to ever maximize any particular one. Wait, what? When leveling, you can only add skill points into your lowest non-zero skill or any skill you have no points in already, but you get an extra skill point. I like the idea of an extra skill point, but into your lowest non-zero skill. So everything has to come up, like you have to raise every, you know what? Fine. Let's do it. I haven't accepted any flaws yet. Let's do it. So that means like for here, I would have to put a point into sneak and then I can put it into anything. Uh-oh, another one. Flaws must be accepted. No, I can't. I'm not going to do that.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider. At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automechanicals. Tomorrow, we push the unprincipled interlopers of Auntie's choice into the sea. You've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies are so low. I hope these bits will suffice. We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same. Perhaps you're right. Accept this with my gratitude.
Yeah, you get double
now I can show our
XP.
chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little Zeranium poisoning won't do those automechs any harm.
I wish I shared the Marshal's confidence that our problems were behind us.
Okay, so that just gets me an extra converter.
My erstwhile assistant returned until...
All right, I guess we're done here. Let me... What did we got some... that... Oh. While standing in a Zeranium cloud, plus 20% crit chance, you gain 50% slower poisoning. Huh. I love that it's a top hat. All right. We're done here. I think. Now I got to do this. Right? Yes. Oh, let's do that one first, actually. We've collected a number of the journal or the comic books. We gotta try and get them back to her. I also feel like the radio is gonna be like Fallout, where it's gonna give you like quests and stuff. Could be wrong on that though. Hey.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well? Ah, well. Then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me. You've returned. I take it. Return.
Which ones am I missing? Oh, I guess I'll just find the others. Okay, cool. All right, so this is next.
Our war of liberation brings the brave employees of said colony the products they need to survive in time. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly, through talent or gut.
Nothing else, right? Yeah, okay. There's like a little town outside of this to check out. Westport. Oh, oh.
Guns cocked and loaded. Just give the signal.
Oh. Hey, calm down. I'm stuck on something. One more? Whew. No one somewhere. Body found. Where'd you go? All right, now we can actually loot this town. What happened to all you? Perfectly perfect day.
I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Jeannie. You and your family win a full year's supply of forced pockets. On one low price. Now upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one
Plasma soak.
station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
Like that. We don't tell you what to think, only what to buy. Anything behind here? Roof, maybe? Oh, there's a whole thing up there. Ah. Hello. Can't see shit, Captain. Oh, this is like from when Auntie's Choice showed up. Hey, 6 out of 10. What the hell? This is a store? That's a lot of Purple Berry Crunch. This person really liked Purple Berry Crunch. Hidden ambitions. Okay. We got some info out of that. Might use it later. Ugh. Okay. What's upstairs? Hey, lockbox. We found a lot of those, man. Boneless, skinless sprat. All right.
This episode of Big Game Hunter, we go bug hunting on the Elysium moon of Dorado.
All right, so I've looted. Oh, one more building.
Here's Huntley, VP of Xenobiological Transportation. For the past fiscal year, I've been on a profit safari across the Arcadia system, helping everyone from lower management to members of.
All right, so I've looted all of the top row. Go down to this second row. Ooh, dead guy.
And what each animal brings to the table.
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprat race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies, hope the crabbles skedaddle, or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
It is a great idea. And then you died.
Soaking up solar particles in Golden Ridge. Sounds like a million-bit piece of real estate. Too bad all that glitters here is fool's gold. But we're prospecting for a different kind of pater. A creature with 8 legs and 2 venomous injectors. The Varachnid. Not my kind of quarry. Gives me the whim-whams. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't contractually obligated. But let's cut to the hunt. Here in Golden Ridge, we'll find a Varachnid breed encrusted with crystals, which only improves
Protectorate sanctioned wireless, social guidance and approved messaging.
I'm actually wondering if there are quests from the radio. A lot of dead people. Hit it with a hammer. Sucks for that guy. Anything else in here? It was just that. All right. Any other bodies? Oh, here's one. Cool. I think that's this place looted. Nothing in here. Bunch more bodies. Most of it's just junk or food, but you never know. All right, this is our
place. Oh, I haven't felt this high strung since Horizon Point.
do a quick save first.
Miles. Howdy, Zed. You look well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared? I must say you took quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
How? Rude. Has better, cooler friends now.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to set things right between us.
Oh, now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
earn
speak
back
for
your
Niles.
trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra? Fuck! It's all coming apart.
Ooh, somebody's in trouble.
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please. It has to do with the location of a vault rumored to house the Protectorate's greatest technological advancements, including its skip drive designs. That's all I'll say for now.
I am, without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I'll answer what I can. If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct and she was taken to be refreshed.
Refreshed?
I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable. The injustice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration. Stop there. I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me.
Oh,
Please
fine.
respect my wish to avoid reopening
Big
closed
baby.
wounds. The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them. Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now, not even a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Cool. Oh, hack to and a bypass. Yeah, actually, I do kind of just constantly steal stuff from people. Thanks. All right. So, I want to get into the rest of this. Is this? Oh God.
Emergency protocols ready.
Wait, I have a gun for this. Oh shit. That was not the gun I was intending to grab, but you know what? It worked. That's the one. Oh, because I'm now trespassing. Oh. Well, too bad. Hey, look, I'm no longer trespassing. Intended for washing, drinking, cooking purposes. 4 times strictly forbidden. What is this for? Oh, I'm assuming there was a quest attached to this, and I've just missed it. Hack 3. No new info there.
Trust the plan, observe safe progress, sustain the system, serve the sovereign.
Fine quote. My favorite.
You guys didn't care that I just killed all your robots down there? That's fine.
All disruptive factors and invasive.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything. You reckon individualists ever get tired just thinking about themselves?
Okay, still not stealing, which is good. So glad there's not like an encumbrance. How much food I have. Ooh. And I have, I mean, I'll probably eventually find this key. Broadcast facility key. Okay. We just gotta look for that.
Huh. Well, at least it's not shooting the water anymore. Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you.
What?
If you need
Hi.
someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Apologies, but I don't believe I should be discussing such matters with you without permission. Once you report to the Vigilant, I'd be happy to speak freely. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Well, you didn't. So don't mind me while I loot the ever-loving shit out of this place.
This unit beautifully acknowledges your presence.
A massive ass place. Oh. Anything in here? No. Yo, what up, Drill? 80 months, buddy. Welcome back. How you been? How's the family? Yeah, I was super sick for a while, man. That's good. There's so much to loot. Okay. I guess I start going to these buildings? Oh, the Chainsaw Man movie. Nice. Daughter just learned to say poop. Amazing. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I've been away for a bit. My cough seems to have gone away for the most part, which is good. But yeah, I've definitely reached the point in my treatment where I get sick, I get really sick. Yeah, it's pretty rough. All right though. I'll learn to live with it. No, it's for my autoimmune disease. Basically, taking suppressors, immunosuppressors. So I ain't got no immune system, man. All right, we've looted all those. It's down here. I don't want to go into the big building yet, but I think I might be. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Or life. But hey, if it fixes all of my current problems. Oh hey, Charlton.
Appeared right out of the aether, just as I imagined.
You might be the Purpleberry Crunch guy.
Like, here I am, your innermost thoughts are known to me, and nobody once hears from you again. Caught me reciting passages from a beacon to the cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All subjects prosper under the guidance of our beneficent ruler, the Sovereign. That part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Whiterot.
Yeah, I mean, we already have the info.
Wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow saw through my carefully maintained act. Others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hardly one of
This game appears to be good. It is very good. If you enjoyed the first one.
You'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials. I am not familiar, though that does sound like one of their products. I refer to the ones for Purpleberry Crunch brand cereal. You likely guess their influence right
Yeah,
off
it's
my assertive
I think any
attitude.
of the issues that you have with the first game, I think are
My own luck. That character is a
are definitely
revelation.
cleared up in this
You
one.
and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret. I am exceedingly skilled at keeping secrets.
The combat is largely the same, but it definitely seems that there's some like changes that they've made in terms of like you have all these different gadgets now in this one that I don't remember you having it. They were in the first one, but it was like part of your, I guess, condition. There's a risky job at the bridge for someone heedless about personal safety. Well, because this is sending this dude to die. So
If
yeah.
I am not the person for it, I would be most surprised. Do tell. I normally might, but my cousin, the warden there, freely enjoys stringing up Auntie's Choice sympathizers. And Marilyn would grant no reprieve to family.
Yeah, one thing also that's been kind of interesting about this game is there's no, like, at least so far, there's no like thing to Well, like, how do I want to put it? Like, everybody's bad. Feels very Fallout New Vegas-y.
That seems neither prudent nor wise. I value my neck and do not intend to hang.
Yeah, you like the purple berry crunch.
Why, that sounds like something only a true get-up-and-go-getter would have the sand for.
Perfect. I possess no second thoughts about this.
Well, all right then. I will pack my things and head out in due course. Glad this world has folks like you just going around helping people realize their enormous unrevealed potential. I, for one, am the better for it.
Yeah, the dialogue's great. I just took your stuff.
Greetings, non-protectorate wretches. With regret, I must inform you that those outside our glorious society may not take freely from our stocks, as our subjects do. However, I may offer you a limited selection of premium items for moderate respective fees. Initiating.
What do you got? Oh, that's expensive. Passively accumulate energy and toxicity while in active combat. Oh, Lord. I wish it would mark those you already had. Like, I don't know if I have these already. I'll pick them up another time. The dude abides. All right, I'll probably get the key for that. They looted that. I was in here, yeah? Yeah, I was in here. Yeah, I picked up Aaron Jareel and I played it for like, I don't know, like an hour. And I refunded it because I'm like, I don't have the patience to learn the game right now. But it seemed cool. It seemed very Kenshi-like. Oh, look at that. Yeah, exactly, Drew. It's like, all right. First 100 hours is learning it. I'm just looting this dude's house.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the
Mentally refreshed.
paradigm that they can.
Yeah, exactly. I see what you're saying though, where the person making it was just like, just adding stuff. Once they figured out how to code it, it's like, oh yeah, let me add this too.
Burns acquired in battle during. Is now a bad time to report myself for mental refreshment? I wouldn't want to be inconvenient.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon. We'll have to start cutting.
I wish everyone's neighbor
Wow.
Prudence was my actual neighbor.
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's
Except
plan.
my domicile is
He floods our
Okay.
houses, which makes
Well, I'm getting turned around in this place. Okay. Yeah. This is the front door, right? Cool.
This is all going perfectly
Oh, really? True. I mean, that makes sense. All right. Hi.
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. You haven't heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were. A number of our subjects drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics.
I've also received
Took
boba.
a while for our water purifier to catch up.
Makes me
Some
happy.
drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again. All right. Well, don't let me keep you.
Of course, it's
All right. I feel like there's a
He
quest
floods our houses, which makes more habitat
to mess
for
with
fish, offers us more defense,
that.
gives us the strength to build new houses. But then, how do I?
That's sealed. Dude's bedroom? Who hides money in the trash? Nothing here. All right, that's the dude we gotta talk to. Ooh. Can I pickpocket him?
Greetings.
Oh.
It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence. Now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Dut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Regardless of what? Oh, circumstance. So much syrup in this. And just how is the Protectorate the guiding light?
Our society was built from the bedrock up through the vision of our matriarch. Due to her genius, the structure of our society is perfect, planned down to the last subject. We all work as a unified whole for the betterment of all. Unlike those corporate colonies, where it's every person for themselves.
There's no room for personal freedom?
Personal freedom is just another way to encourage selfish consumerism. Why we've even eradicated manual labor through our perfection of auto mechanicals. Can Antes claim such? That brings me to a matter I'd like to discuss with you, actually. I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence. Automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
We of the Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones. Serving Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
I mean, yeah, I've definitely found parts.
If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such. Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try. What sort of payment do you seek? Don't imagine we have much need.
Yeah.
Enough to lead and inspire those who work there, once at least. I was previously the ranking vigilant on this island. Why do you ask?
Don't ask.
I don't know what an Earth Directorate is, and I'd thought we were past the need for being coy, but fine. I'll extend you my trust as a show of good faith. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
There you go.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over. Yes, we have
my
what you
reward.
outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have Protectorate jump boots in your possession? That's what I knew them as. The official title is
Yes, I do.
Personal Plasma Thrusters, I suppose. Wouldn't know much about that, but you'll find
They're
there's
the
a
height of
practical
fashion.
purpose here. With them equipped, you'll traverse that path with relative ease. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's something else I need you to do. Something that would save many lives.
And here I thought stretch goals were more on brand for Auntie's choice.
Look, let's save ourselves some arguing. You've already helped me. I will grant you the writ. You can ignore my request, fine, but you'll at least hear me out. The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there.
I wonder if there will be like a new what was it at the end of New Vegas where you essentially kicked out everybody?
Act as judge, jury, and executioner.
Independent
That's
Vegas,
an
I think is what it
arduous
was.
job. And even then, they're enforcing existing Protectorate law. Regrettably, yes.
I hope there's a path for that here.
I've given the matter much thought and can see no other way around it. I may have been branded a traitor, but I remain loyal to Protectorate ideals, which he has abandoned. Brigadier Montelli is a stain on the Protectorate's good name, and every moment he remains in charge at the Vox relay diminishes us further. Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here.
So far we've found like 6
To
different
check in
ways
on
to
my
cross the
people and see
bridge.
how they fare. Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of Protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now. Treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
Our enemies envy our prosperity, disdain our sense of community.
Nice weather we have been having. or not having. Goodbye.
Everyone knows the paradigm epitomizes
Can't get rid of him. Oh. Well, that's to the broadcast facility, though. What does that get me? Because I need his personal card. Oh. I guess I... Oh. It's a... not puppy. Hack 3? Ugh.
Stranger? Hello again. Here to help? Or hard to say, since I don't know any other way. We have more sense of community than other places, which I couldn't imagine getting by without. Before the invasion, Automechs took care of most things. I had plenty of time for my interests. Forays into nature, socializing. Must say I do look forward to mealtime around here. Arcadian tenderloin in particular remains a favorite. Hard to find a bad meal in the Protectorate, though. See you when I see you.
You're not very helpful. All right. Where was this dude who like wouldn't talk to me? Oh, he's over here. Hey.
Don't suppose you checked in with Vigilant Hogarth yet, eh? Oh, glad to hear. Probably sprung an important task on you afterwards, I'd wager. I mentioned to the Vigilant how I'd reset my chef mech to prepare meals to my liking. Next thing you know, he puts me in charge of repairing all the mechs in Westport. Not exactly. All the underlying logic's the same if you mull it over. I've been trained to run them big algae processing units, which are a fair amount more complex. It's just... subjects are expected to mind their assigned area and particular forte. So I was a mite taken aback. But I'm happy to help the system abide any way I am able. Still, experiencing failure in the midst of catastrophe does not a traitor make. I resent the implication. I'm researching. Consider my options.
So far, it's the one thing I've seen where it's like once you've completed a task, you can still
I'm not even clear what
gather information about it, which is interesting.
Frankly, wouldn't be surprised if you might find something untoward in that abode of his. But you didn't hear it from me. Anyhow, you still haven't answered my question. Oh, I mentioned to the Vigilant how all the subjects are expected to mind their
okay, so I need to find
forte. So I was a mite taken aback.
Item.
But I am happy to help the system abide any way I am
Auntie's Choice Automated Propagandizer. Okay.
I think he's bearing up admirably given recent events. Which, of course, are completely fine. And we are all in no way concerned about. The system being resilient and all.
The system.
Hogarth's reliable as the Arcadian sun. I mean, I know it'll burn out in about 12 billion years and all, but considering our meager lifespan, that's plenty dependable enough for me. Not to indulge in idle talk, but things have been different around here of late. Not at all overwhelmed or terrified of dying, though, of course. The system abides. Much to do, truly. Toughest challenge now is upkeep of key apparatus. If that generator goes, for instance, doubt I have means to fix it. We lose power to charge our mechs, this place is done for. Final nail in the coffin, or similarly minded metaphor of your choosing. Not that the paradigm would allow that, of course.
Of course.
Curativist Row is a fine sword, pillar of our community. Might impatient, sure, but with how busy she is, we'd all do well to respect her time. Watch out for that Weintraut fellow. talk your ear off if you let him. Kinda lonesome, but doesn't let anybody near his place for some reason. Even before the flooding. Everybody else? Decent enough, I guess. Well, mechs do all the heavy work for us in the Protectorate. Just like each of us, each type of mech has their assigned specialty. Takes a little doing, but you can readjust them. A combat mech can be reconfigured to oversee comestible distribution, for instance. Or mine or harvest crops. All you need is the know-how to retool their subroutines. And the right parts. Plenty of parts. Granted, reprogrammed mechs are never as efficient as those specially made for a role, but they get by, eventually, after a fashion.
All right.
Outside.
Thanks, pal. I got the key.
Exciting news! The Vigilance sent that outsider to collect automech parts for us, and they just returned.
The system abides.
To that one. Yeah.
Like those meddlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within anti-social.
So what is in here? Oh. Inspect the loudspeaker. Interface for the loudspeaker system Westport allows authorized protected subjects to update which audio cartridges play. Right. We'll have to figure that one out. I will be right back, chat. Give me 1 second. Oh yeah. All right. So I don't have a cartridge to play, is what that is saying. But I have the key for it now.
Individualism ran rampant.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
The paradigm says we're to spend our lives in
And that's the water purifier, but I don't have a quest for that. So, what are all my quests? Let's continue with this sort of like main. I guess it's technically not a main. Yeah, so I can get across there. I'm pretty sure I've done that quest. Let's go back to Milver Street.
I've stood this post so many times I could do it in my sleep.
I ain't even close to hitting rock bottom yet. Middling bottom. I've been gone a while. How'd it go? Tell me you got good news. Why, that's terrible. But you said you have the schematics? I'll take those. What? Sovereign's finest potato corollary peeler? This was supposed to be a guaranteed bestseller. Who in their right mind would... Jackson, you idiot! Ah! It's a good thing he's dead, because if he wasn't, I'd kill him. There's no... damn it! I'm never getting that promotion. This was supposed to be my easy path to a promotion. Must be something I can do to salvage this. Tell me, did you come across any other advanced Protectorate technology while you were there? Anything more, well, easily marketable?
Yeah.
Personal thrusters? No one would ever want such preposterous things. I'd be laughed out of recreant reclamation. Imagine jumping about like a sprog. Ridiculous.
Well, I mean, it's pretty helpful.
In regards to your compensation, try not to spend it all in one place. It's supposed to be categorically bad for commerce. In the unlikely event things somehow pan out and I get that big promotion, I'll see you're taken care of. Until then, take care.
Thanks, pal. Return to the bounty terminal. Oh, that's this. No bounties. Cool.
Someday, when I make it big in lower middle management, I'm
What else is here? I guess this is the last one, right?
gonna come back here and buy this crummy.
I don't much appreciate you undermining my work, Minister.
Oh, yeah,
have
Inez.
I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
Wow.
Calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. We scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies.
Ain't so sure you want to work.
Trooper Sealong, no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed? Excellent! I'm pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks.
I don't want one of your
May it
stupid
aid
suits.
in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Join me. I've got a ship with bed, snacks, and a little residual drama.
That's surely the most tempting offer I've heard all day.
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed? I should think death the preferable alternative.
That's it. I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit.
Now punch his hat off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. If you're serious about that job offer, come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. Now, if you're quite finished urging others to assault my headwear, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Ah.
Certainly. A bandage on a gushing wound shall not a life save. Westport is a shell of the bustling town it was prior to the invasion, though a handful of Protectorate Yeasayers still cling to it. My plan requires their conversion.
Ah, this is the audio thing. Gotcha.
Verily. On to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you. Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone. Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
All right.
I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better. Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of purple berry crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
What? Yeah, I don't want the replica. I want the real thing.
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica
No,
is
I want
likely
your
out of
hat.
state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective.
Give me your hat.
Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. If I must.
Give me your
Then
hat.
consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
I was expecting, guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
Keep that hat warm for me.
I suppose I should take this time to make peace with its departure. Oh, so many grand times shared with this hat.
That'll be my hat. Hey, Menez.
All done in there? Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. I'd like to take you up on your offer, if you're good for it. You're going places. Could be I'm keen on heading that direction myself. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable. And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back in Auntie's Choice. Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with Grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mine the ship.
Yeah, we'll send Val back.
Acknowledged.
After you.
Told my manager a man is not.
Oh yeah, here.
I must ask you to hold still. Take this admonishment with all the professional affection a physician can legally administer. In future, you might consider moving away from bullets instead of into them.
But without my leg, how am I going to climb the ranks?
Literally, probably not very dexterously. Metaphorically, well, that depends on your own initiative, doesn't it?
You fetch restraints, I'll grab the bone saw.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets going to be after all this talk? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer. Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway. At the moment, yes, it's only medical, Doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it. Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Thought I already did this.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else? Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have. Here are my supplies.
Oh, what do you got? Trauma kits. Okay. Can't I? Thought I've already used this before.
Please, limit all respiratory fits of
All right. Where is? Oh. Tinsley's over here. Okay.
Now, how am I going to pay off my bargain?
I've never been in here before. I must have missed this first time round. You have a hat on. No information. That'd be stealing.
Would pulverizing them suffice? No, I could liquefy them. Apply heat and congeal them into kibble no beast could resist. Oh, Ethel, darling, you're a genius. Approach with less haste next time, won't you? Copernicus may be tame, but he still doesn't take kindly to being startled.
Copernicus?
Oh, Inez. You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated triptease. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's Choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you. Oh, yes. The Protectorate did not have contracts in this sense. Despite the time I've had to acclimate to Auntie's Choice, I sometimes fail to grasp such concepts.
Never mind that. I really need your help, Doc. With my graft, was hoping you had some ideas on how to fix it.
What timing? As it just so happens, I believe I do. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scaly friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here, but perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it, and so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable
we gotta go beast
on this
hunting.
island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens. The first candidate is the skeleton crabble. It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by protected
That was
scientists.
a cave that I
Who
couldn't figure out how
unfortunately
to
went missing. I happened upon
fix.
an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery. If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
The second candidate is a Raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in Protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
This is hardly worth the effort of a response, dear, but I might remind you that Raptidons are
Hey, you know,
not
it was worth a
native to
shot.
this land. Now listen close. When you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours. Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please.
Chainsaw.
Now, when you acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Matriarch, I mean, law guide you both out there. Oh, I love questions. Ask away. I would never imply such a thing. I'm sure the Minister and Officer Carr have only our best interests at heart. Though I must admit, their continuing quarrels give me trepidation. I'm unused to the way things are done here, I suppose. The Protectorate leadership never behaved in such a manner.
Required info not found yet.
Which I would not mind if the threat of annihilation weren't hanging over us so. I am accustomed to decisive and unanimous action. Not this. And yet, I would much rather stay here, continue my work, and hope my leaders can reach an accord. Challenging though it may be, one wishes to woo Protectorate subjects to our ranks. The other wishes to secure a decisive victory with weaponry and technology. As for which approach is best, I wish I knew. I see. I hope his spirits may be sustained. I have grown fond of the Minister, but I cannot help but wonder if he fully understands how proud the Protectorate are. It takes great courage or desperation to acknowledge the wrongs of one's society, and even more to leave it entirely. He may find that courage to be rarer than he thinks, or perhaps he will manage to prove me wrong with his powers of persuasion yet again.
I mean, I'm okay with that idea, just like
in this case.
Convincing everybody.
Very well. I ought to focus more on my work than on social tensions anyhow.
All right, so what do we got?
You've brought me my poor, hapless cousin. If only it were under better circumstances.
I don't believe there is any circumstance, cousin, in which you would celebrate our meeting. Whatever you intend to do, I can only hope you do it quickly.
He's a Purple Berry Crunch addict.
I do believe I spoke plainly about our kinship, or lack thereof. What can I do in the face of such zealotry, such...
So we're tearing families apart now? Every time I think I'm going to start redeeming myself, we stumble upon a situation like this. Maybe I've just been kidding myself this whole time.
Charlton, you've put us in this position. And I do not send you to your death with a grin. The Great Paradigm is worth more than either of us. I have no choice but to honor it. If only you had not strayed so far from home. Kadra, you know your orders. Now then, have you any word of Ida? What? How do you know this?
I mean, these are both accurate.
Did she? That is heartening. But intent alone shall not suffice. Do you have proof that she followed through? Let me see that. Yes. Yes! This does appear to be hers. Unfortunately, there are reports of the Harvester having been repaired in the wake of her sabotage. Though her triumph may not have endured, it was a good effort nonetheless. Should Montelli deign to interrogate me for my associations, I'll be certain to inform him of her patriotism. Ah, now that is pleasing to hear. May that horror disturb their sleep in the nights to come. Well done, you. For your diligence. Since you have already delivered me Charlton, our arrangement is concluded. You may cross the bridge. Safe passage assured. Kadra, lower the bridge. Remember, there will be no negotiations, no staying of hands north of the bridge. If you step out of line, may the matriarch have mercy on you. Montelli surely won't.
Commander, I think you and I need to have a chat. You didn't so much as flinch, handing someone off to the warden to be executed like that. Was passage across the canyon truly worth the price?
Yeah. Seemed easier than shooting my way through.
Suppose stringing up a defenseless person is the path of least resistance. This is exactly the kind of shit I'm fighting against. Lives being given about as much thought as a dime changing hands. I spit on the notion. This war zone is not your playground. Right. Ain't a stranger to tactics, Commander. But make no mistake, you give these folk an inch, and they'll crush the life out of you too. First chance they get. All right, I'll try to believe you.
I'll try to believe you.
Hear that?
All right.
Those grinding gears are the sweet, sweet sound of victory. We're one step closer to DeVries.
Of all the roads I imagined myself traveling down, never expected I'd end up hanging above one.
Maybe I can give you some purple berry crunch. All right. So we have to. Skills at 2 or lower are available. Okay, so I can always bring up 0. That means these two have to go up, and then I can boost one of the others. Boost guns. Okay. And then I get a new perk. What do we want? Nice. Doesn't look like I unlocked anything new. But I feel like I do want commando. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. Whoops. Didn't apply. There we go. Yeah, that's way better. Ooh. What am I doing here? What is this quest? Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, it's right there. I see. No, I can't get in the center of that. That'll just kill me. Ooh, I actually took a bunch of that there. I guess I can go to an auto dock somewhere.
Ah, you're back. And you've been cavorting with Zeranium again. Certainly, there is a nominal cost for treatment to cover essentials. You know where
Oh.
to find me.
I don't need to do that when there's just like an auto dock somewhere, right? Think they're in here? Yeah. This works. Cool. So now here,
I hear correctly that you brought us automech parts? Why, thank you kindly, outside.
if we just go talk to this dude.
Welcome back. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse. Well, that's what's commonly referred to as your opinion. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions.
I have to like
Our
destroy the
automates are
town.
still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers. But I know you've got more to do than listen to me natter on about the state of Westport. The Vox relay's your main concern now. Farewell now.
Okay.
Glad the wireless told me that I'm happy and everything.
The wireless told me I'm happy. Now it's gonna get Auntie's Choice propaganda.
Salutations! This is DB Milva Street of Fairfield with a special one-time free offer for I was sad for someone to drink my house. Then the wireless told me
Is that enough?
That endless yattering is more insane. You have your order.
No, okay.
People have been complaining about those. Hello again. Here to help? Or just being friendly? Oh, we've all heard about Auntie's Choice grafting labs. Only cost you an arm and a leg. I do question their low-grade nostrums. Wireless says they are rushed to the market, might make everybody worse, hop them up, and gender dependence. Protectorate curatives are of the highest quality. So, I thank you for your advice, ill-considered as it may be.
Well, fine.
In the meantime, don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments to manage already. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra head or something. Never know what they're testing out on you.
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I...
Peddling
thank
drugs,
you.
let's go.
We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? Oh, they'd just take us all in? Provide us with all the food and medicine and housing we'd ask for, would they? Doesn't align with how I've heard them depicted on the wireless. You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Well now, that should do nicely.
Yeah, I did
Thank
do
you.
that.
Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives.
I will try my best to convince
All
him.
right, be careful out there.
All right, so, whoop. I did push the button. Okay. That's the dock.
That vacuous cacophony. You have your orders.
Nope. Okay. I guess if we mess up the... What was the rest of it? Nope. Nope. This one. I sabotaged the loudspeaker systems. Convinced Rowe to defect. Yeah, Charlton's already dead.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system.
Oop! My bad. Oh, I wonder if we can convince this dude.
These new official. That milk, could that truly be true? Or is it a
Wait, what did he
base
say?
falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate subjects' unflagging resolve? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our perfect society that it works our way. How fortunate for us all to benefit from such judicious guidance. That's a right intriguing proposition. I do wonder what it's like to have a choice about things.
What's
if it
like
weren't for
to
Vigilant
choose?
Hogarth, I do believe I'd scupper off to, well, you know where. Yeah. You convince him, I'm in. But I owe him enough, I wouldn't abandon him for nothing.
Company of fortune is so unnaturally sweet, it's almost unbearable. We believe so much in its delicious.
Oh, so I don't need to sabotage it now.
That endless yattering is more. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you. What utter nonsense. How can you say that? Now, when I have automech parts in hand. No, your timing is absurd. Your wit, witless. Do tend to differ. Seems to me we're persevering. Demonstrating a mixture of aplomb, grit, and tenacity even. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too. But it's not everyone, is it? I'm sure it's not. The majority of my subjects are steadfastly loyal, resolute, right as rain.
That's how you know it's working. Nannerfish restorative elixir. Additional health benefits, none.
Things are fine. Everyone's fine. They deserve better. Huh. They do, don't they? I've tried to tell myself it's better to die a subject of the Great Protectorate than live a life driven by freedom, but you may be right. Regardless, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission, but if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield, but I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No.
I gotta
will
convince
stay
him to go
here
too?
and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. My former subjects jumped at the chance to abandon Westport. They don't need me.
Did you know that in Auntie's choice, we don't pre-select your assignment at birth? It's true. No computronic doodads, no permanent roles, just good.
I suppose my duty to my people remains,
There
whether
we go.
here or in Fairfield. All right. I'll go. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
Join us in Fairfield.
There we go.
Sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination for yourself. So,
Attention, everyone. Attention. I, Vigilant Ogden Hogarth, hereby do order all subjects under my command to abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. Appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your Vigilant and is not
I was gonna say they haven't all left, have they?
Now see to your preparations. I'll join you shortly.
Does he say anything else? Here he is.
Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way by and by.
Does the doc say anything?
Prudence dictates we
Hope
maintain
I don't get assigned to a
sufficient zeal at
grafting
all
lab in
times.
Fairfield. Don't want to have to transplant a Raptidon head onto some poor so-and-so's body.
Think they're gonna open us with welcome arms?
Open us?
I meant to say, huh? Suppose I am a Mike Myers. Big changes afoot. Big changes.
All right. So now we just go back here.
Sometimes I get the feeling we're not welcome here. Like the Protectorate folks resent us liberating them.
Don't go into that cheap saloon if you got a lick of gumption. They got no tolerance for it. Why do you think I'm out here? Has nothing to do with
My current and very temporary shortage of funds. Hey.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. Had anyone asked, I would have bet a year's pay against your capturing the hearts and minds of the denizens of Westport, and it seems I would have been out a great deal of bits. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts?
Oh, that's not true. That guy is currently hanging above a bridge.
Trust will take time to build, time and patience. But that is an investment I'm ready to make. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your debt. I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off.
Your
I have
hat.
Many refugees to see to.
requires melee? Oh no.
I believe Vigilant Hogarth mentioned he presented you with a writ of conscription that... Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have... What? But you...
Aha!
Fie. Here are some bits for your trouble. Now, off with you.
Cool. That's done. Now does what's her name end up in here?
I must ask you to hold still.
Yes.
Get over how much I'm paid for each patient. And yet things I once had provided freely command exorbitant prices. It all feels rather uncaring, like some strange impersonal game. And one's personal funds do deplete quite quickly.
Yeah.
Kind of you to offer, but no. Though, if you find a line on any Protectorate foodstuffs, please let me know. I do miss our Arcadian tenderloin in particular.
Whoa.
You've returned. I'm here for any doctorial services.
No, okay. So they did end up here. Where does... Oh, here's Hogarth.
The others appear to be acclimatizing well to this purposeless... Well, hello. You appear burning with purpose. Is everything all right? Has something occurred? A representative of Auntie's Choice lied. You must be shocked. Greatly. Good thing I'd already provided you well?
Yeah, okay. Cool. So in having their, like, so many different things can all kind of happen, you get weird dialogue options sometimes.
You're back. Great. Build repeat customer. A few, actually. Who in particular do you mean? Ah, she comes in a lot. Anyone else you have in mind? Oh, yeah, Pinkney. Offered to fix any and all mechanicals we had in the place, then proceed. Who else you want to know about? Sure. Anybody else? All right.
All right, cool. So now, pretty much, ooh, there we go. Gotta do that one. We'll turn the side quest. And I think we're pretty much done with this side of the island. Oh, I forget. I have a third gun now. Hey.
You're back, and in one piece. I assume you have good news and haven't forgotten where you were going or what you were supposed to be doing? I was hoping for at least one, but both at once? Exceptional. None of my lab assistants are ever this efficient. And since you're so good at this, I have another job for you. There's a type of rare mineral called ferrochromium. It's yellowish in color and typically forms in rocky, mountainous areas or caverns. Our data points to the east coast of the island, the far southwest, and just this side of the ravine, almost straight north of here. Same rules as before. You keep what you find.
That's that. That's the next one, and that's the next one. Okay, cool. Well, I will likely do all those off stream. And then tomorrow night we'll head to this side of the map. But that's gonna do it for tonight. Thanks all for hanging out. Appreciate it. And yeah, I'll be playing Outer Worlds 2 for quite a bit until we get a little bit closer to Tarkov 1.0 and doing our full 1.0 run in PvE in that game. Looking forward to it. So you guys have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Peace out.